everyone, Bezos A30 back again with another report video. This one hopefully will be shorter than the last one. I apologize, my videos get really long sometimes. Let's talk about deck starter first. There is one deck on deck starter. It is the Alice in Wonderland playing cards. They're looking for $14,000 and they're currently at $9,900, almost $10,000. And there is 14 days left. It should get funded at this rate. My only concern is, now that they're using Tilt, it seems like it is impossible to determine who exactly is backing it and how much Dan and Dave have put into it. But I don't care how much Dan and Dave put into it. If they want to spend all sorts of money to fund a deck, that is their problem. These cards are Alice in Wonderland themed or inspired, but the court cards are minimalist with just letters, and it's a very minimalist deck. There's not a whole lot of art, which is ridiculous because it's from a design studio. It's like, this is the best you can come up with. Turnstile, you suck if this is the best you can come up with. Because I've seen a hell of a lot better Alice in Wonderland playing cards on Kickstarter and elsewhere. Just saying. Then there's Card Launcher. They're still listing this sketchy deck as coming soon. Not sure why it hasn't launched. Last time I checked, they're going to launch a new deck every other week on Saturdays, but that hasn't happened yet. So far, with 6 days to go, one of their projects is funded, the others not even close. There is the Good deck and also the Evil deck add-on by Giovanni M. 48% funded, 6 days left. The Brimstone limited edition playing cards by Gambler's Warehouse, 37% funded with 6 days left. And the Venexiana Dark by Half Moon playing cards and Lautrec, 47% funded with 6 days left. I have no idea why he's selling the limited deck and has not released the unlimited version. That would certainly help with funding, at least as far as I know he hasn't. And the Brimstone with 2 different editions is really struggling. The only one that's funded is the Canadiana by my friend Phil DaCosta. It's 106% funded with 6 days left. It actually got a few more bucks in there. I definitely have to check that one out again. And that one is a Canadian themed deck, obviously. I've done a review on a prototype that you can check out on my channel somewhere, which is similar to one of the decks. All I can say is it's pretty bad that Card Launcher has 4 decks that are pretty awesome and not getting funded. The only one that is funded had a goal of $1,000, which is pretty low. The other ones, the Brimstone from Gamblers, which I'm surprised has not got more funding. Perhaps if they promoted it more on their Kickstarter or their website, it would do better. But it's got the lowest amount. It's not even at $4,000 yet. The Good deck is just over $4,000. The Venexiana is the only one that's doing good. It has $7,000, but that's it. One of the issues, they still have not gotten PayPal or Amazon payments up and running. They've had all sorts of issues with that. And people, I guess, are not that interested about using WePay. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. So far, disappointing is the word to describe Card Launcher. And then, well, there was this other deck that was on Kickstarter called the Arcanum, which the creator had partnered up with Alien Inc. Yay. Cancelled because apparently his goal was not high enough for a USPC deck. But it turns out now it may have been. I'm sure he will relaunch. Edgy Brothers, who did the Muertos playing cards, which are shipping right now, will be coming out with a new deck in October. Dan and Dave just released, finally, after months of teasing, their Voltiez playing cards. They're French inspired in the court cards and the pips and everything, and also I guess air because they got hot air balloons on them. Very nice. They come in red and blue. A little bit pricey. They're like 15 bucks each. However, you can get both, a set of both for 22, 23 bucks, whatever it is, which is a lot cheaper than 15 bucks each. Also coming soon to Kickstarter, the bicycle Titanic from Robert Tomlinson of the Unrest series. Looks awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I should also mention that Conjuring Arts has released 9 rare uncut sheets for 99 bucks and also carbon fiber clips for 99 bucks. USPC released the latest Club 808 deck, the Bicycle Nightshade, this week, which is pretty awesome. It's a vintage design, I believe. And also coming in October from Gambler's Warehouse, the Bicycle Erie, which is coming to Kickstarter, I believe. And that's about it. There's not too much more to tell you about. I do know that Daniel Madison has a new deck coming up soon as well. Not so what exactly, but that is that. I will see you next time. Oh, I mentioned in the last video, if you watched it, USPC has reduced their minimum print runs to 1,000 decks. Which means super uber limited decks coming, and I'm not looking forward to that. And you know they're going to be more expensive. I do know, however, keep this in mind. If you get just a standard deck, it's $3.50 each. That's $3,500 for 1,000 decks. If you add on embossing and foil and stuff like that, then it goes up to like $5 a deck. Either way, if you see somebody doing 1,000 decks on Kickstarter and they're asking for 10,000 bucks, you know there's something suspicious about that. Just keep that in mind. Or if they're charging 25 bucks, you know there's a massive amount of money they're making off of that. Anyways, that's what I got. I'll see you next time.